What up, people? Once again, we back in the building. DJ Majesty.
I'm KAVAH King.
Battle Rap Standoff Bars. Do remember, click that subscribe button down bottom if you haven't subscribed. Big shout to all the subscribers that are in the building, Notification Nation, all of our supporters. Make sure you check us out on the Facebook too. We got the forum, the Battle Rap Standoff, where we like to talk that talk as well. Know it's been a little minute, but we back at it.
We back.
Little time off here and there don't hurt nobody, but it is what it is.
That's what it is.
Let's get straight to it now. RBE Writers Volume 1 coming up September 2nd in Manhattan. This card is definitely looking official. It's all about the writers. It seems like it's bars on bars on bars with this card. Every card is a lot of writers, a lot of potent battles. So we're going to chop them up one by one. Let's get at it.
Let's get to work.
All right.
So the first one we got up, first of all, shout out to Rare Beat Entertainment. You know what I'm trying to say? Putting together a card like this.
Salute ARP.
Salute and respect. It's a small room event. The first event they have on the list is CeeLo versus Omega.
CeeLo versus Omega. All right. Let's just keep this all the way tall. I'm not familiar with your work. I don't think you familiar.
Now, I'm not really familiar with you, but I am looking forward to what you guys are going to present because I'm going to check out this event. So I'm not going to do you a disservice. I'm not going to discredit y'all. I think, you know, the fact that you're on this card is a testament to your skill, right? But I'm just not as familiar as I am with you as the other artists. So we're going to just wait to see the outcome of that battle.
It's a building block battle. The two of y'all get to get your notoriety up, get a little bit more polish out there, put your work out there, get you a little bit more familiar with the people. So, in all honesty, I don't think that either one of you could lose. So, it's a building process. Hopefully, after this, we can go on to better things for the two of you. But salute to both of y'all.
Yes, much respect to y'all, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, let's get to the next one.
Next one, we have C3 versus K Prophet.
This is going to be interesting. K Prophet, to me, she reminds me of a female Chilla Jones, the way that she schemes, the way that she puts her wordplay together. Her pen is very dope. I'm not going to lie to you. Her pen is super dope. But now you're going against C3. C3 is a monster.
Yeah, C3 don't play.
Yeah, she's got the dope pen. She's got the performance. She has the crowd control. She has the aggression. She stood toe-to-toe with Jazz. I don't know how anybody wants to call it. You could call it 2-1 Jazz. You could call it 2-1 C3. Either way, it was a dope battle. C3's second round was hands down phenomenal. It was the round of that night. I think what night was that? That was one of the Born Legacy. I think it was 4.
Okay.
I think it was 4. I'm gonna say 4. Yeah, I think it was Born Legacy 4. Big shout out to C3. She definitely held her own. In this battle,
who you calling?
I'm gonna have to go with C3.
Okay.
Just based on C3's past performances, her track record, her attributes and everything else that she brings into the battle, I think a little bit too much for K Prophet. K Prophet, she's got a way to come. Salute to K Prophet.
She's new, so we'll see. And of course, I'm gonna give it up to experience right now. So I'm gonna go with C3. I don't think it's gonna be a body bag.
Nah, nobody bags.
I think
nobody
she'll
bags.
win. No, I mean, she ain't gonna wash him, but I think she'll win.
It's gonna come down to more experience over anything else. So I'm gonna go C3 2-1.
I'll go with C3 2-1 too.
C3 2-1 is
so next up we have Loso versus J Murder.
The bar side of me says that this battle is not close. Loso's pen is super dope. If I had to go pen for pen, I would definitely put Loso's pen well ahead of J Murder's pen.
I would agree.
Pen-wise,
I would agree with you. It's just that Loso is pen, but he needs a little more. He needs a little more polish to me. He needs a little more he needs to exude the confidence, be a little more charismatic to back up that skill set. You know what I mean?
But it's hard to do when you're a Christian rapper. Like, how much more can you do before you cross that line from Christian to sinner? I mean, he already got imaginary gun bars, which he's very good at imaginary gun bars. I don't know how you so Christian and pro-peace, and no knock to the Christians. I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying it. Somebody that follows the Lord, you really good with the way you hold that gun, and I mean, he's really good at it. It's like it makes you kind of question, like you're like,
you know,
really with this.
But in Loso's defense, though. In Loso's defense, I mean, we look at the Crusades, right? The Crusades were a bunch of armies of Christian people that went to fight the Arabs. So just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you can't fight or you can't hold a sword, nothing like that. I just think that because this genre is like rap, people are like, oh, you're Christian. Like he gets a lot of flack for it. You know what I'm trying to say? He does. Let's just keep it funky because it's like, oh, you're a Christian. You're saying that because but they do it to themselves though, because they come condescending to a lot of rappers. You need to say it. You need to do this. So it's kind of like, bro, like you talking to me like this. You need to get yourself together too. You here rapping?
Yeah, you with me?
So yeah. So I see your point. Like I don't get it twisted, but he needs to find another way around that. You know what I mean? If you want to spit, he didn't even have to say imaginary. He could say, oh, you're saying gun bars, but I'm sure the Christ was fighting in the temple with people. That's another conversation. So, but I think Loso gets a hard time, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, but now he's gonna go up against Jay Murder. Jay Murder is Mr. Aggression. To me, again, he is RBE's version of Cortez.
I mean,
his pen is not Cortez. His pen is not Cortez level. I don't know if that's a shot to Cortez or it was a shout to Jay Murder, because Cortez is like the king of the vault.
Cortez
is the king of the vault, though. Jay Murder's battles come out, though. I mean, you know, again, salute to Cortez is not a shot, no shots fired.
Nah.
I'm just saying that Jay Murder is kind of like that barrier. He's that bar between whether or not you can discuss going to the next level or whether or not you need to go back to the PGs. Okay. He stands right. He's like the gatekeeper to the next level. It's like if you want to get to the next level in anything, you got to go through this person. If you want to get to the next level in URL, you pretty much had to go see Cortez. RBE, if you want to get to the next level of RBE, you got to go through Jay Murder. And to call it for what it is, in this battle, I am going to go with the upset. I am going to call it for Jay Murder 2-1, solely because Loso with the dope pen, crazy, but when he is off bullpen, his battles are lackluster. His battle on KOTD...
But that was only one battle, though. So I'm waiting to see.
It wasn't a good one. It was against Jim. Salute, Mr. Stop Being Dirty. You did him dirty. He did Loso dirty in that battle. He did Loso dirty. Loso wasn't comfortable. And you're talking about a dude that is super aggressive. If you're already not comfortable outside of your element, going up against somebody who is super aggressive, he's going to make you more uncomfortable. So if he don't shake that, which I don't see him doing, not against Jay Murder, I got Jay Murder 2-1.
Man, I'm going with Loso 2-1. I think that Loso's going to come prepared. I think he's going to prepare for that. I'm pretty sure he's back home watching the tape, watching the film to make sure that, like, you know what I'm saying? And this is no shot to Jay Murder. You know what I mean? I love this. I like the style, I like what he presents and stuff like that. But I just think that Loso's going to have something to prove, and he's gonna go in. So that's what we got there. Who we got next? We got
Battle Rap Standoff. Do subscribe once again. We down bottom.
We got QP versus Craig Lamar. Who you got?
Craig Lamar is super talented. He is definitely up and coming with the right tutelage and with the right timing and enough honing of the craft. If he takes time to perfect his craft, Craig Lamar is going to be super dope. Now, with that being said, you're going up against QP, quantum physics. Either you love him or you hate him. There is no middle ground. It's not like, well, I kind of feel him. No, either you like what he does or you hate what he does. QP is like if Daylight and Bangs had a baby. Like, that would be QP. Like, it's that weird quirkiness, but yet it's still heavy with the bars. QP might be top 5 pens in the game. He might be top 5 pens in all of battle rap. Pen wise,
All right, that's on the debate. You know, it's on the debate.
Craig Lamar is definitely up and coming. His pen is, he got a dope pen.
He's fire. He's still toe to toe with a lot of dope dudes.
Yeah, he got 30 by all of them.
But he held. It wasn't.
He never died.
He didn't die. It wasn't a wash.
Nah.
It was a good fight.
He wasn't even hospitalized.
He was
quick run to the ER, patch him up, put him right back out in the street. He was good. Any battle that he's had, those battles that he's lost, he's actually grown and moved up from.
Right.
Rum Nitty, Danger Zone, JC, he lost. He got 30 in all of them, but he kept moving up. He didn't regress.
His profile. That's
so, with that being said, only because at the end of the day, bars are bars, but entertainment is a rap battle. I'm going to go with Craig Lamar 2-1 for the entertainment factor because he's way better. He is way more entertaining than QP. Like I said, QP is an acquired taste.
Right.
It's either you like him or you don't. Yeah. So now if half of the crowd is like, I hate that. You're not going to find half of the crowd that's going to hate Craig Lamar. Everybody's going to be like, all right, it was kind of funny. All right, I can, you know what I'm saying? You kind of give him a pass. QP doesn't get passes, and that's not a slight to QP. Pen-wise, bar for bar, if you look at it bar for bar, QP would be a 30. If QP is on his game, QP would be a 30.
Yeah, there's a lot of other components, though. Yeah, I get you.
A rap battle is going to be more than that, and who's going to give you more than that, in my opinion, it's going to be Craig Lamar. It's going to be Craig Lamar 2-1.
I agree. Craig Lamar 2-1. Next up, we have Chilla Jones versus Mr. Mills. Who you got?
Chilla Jones versus Mr. Mills. Chilla Jones definitely been in his bag lately. I don't know
Except for Ilmac when he was he was under the weather.
He was under the weather for Ilmac.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
So he still played sick, but he didn't have the same power that he had against the Jonai or the Prep.
He got 30. He got 30 against Ilmac. Ilmac 30'd him. No debating, but it was only because he was sick. His bars were probably there, but because his delivery was off, because of him being sick, that maybe you kind of had to, it didn't really land the same way. So you kind of just looked at it like, all right, well, it's not there. It didn't really reach you. But his bars are always there. Chilla, again, top 5 pens all time in battle rap. Might be top 3. He may be top 2 in battle rap. Hands down. Mr. Mills, again, dope pen. Super performance. Super charismatic. Funny. He's a big dude. He can get around the stage. He stood toe-to-toe against a lot of quality pens. Top tier pens. And has held his own every time. Chilla,
I'm going with Chilla. Like the way Chilla's been delivering lately, you know what I'm trying to say? His aggression, his schemes, everything, all the criticism that people been saying to him, he internalized it and changed it. Because before his flow was boring. I hate to be like, you know how like it didn't appeal to the crowd. But nowadays he's showing aggression, he's showing charisma, and I think he's even rebuttaling with the freestyles like he did against Jonah or whatever. So to me, he's becoming a whole different animal. He's a whole different fighter. So I'm gonna go with Chilla, and I'm not gonna, that's just me. I'm gonna say 3-0. I don't think it'll be a wash. I don't think he'll die. But it may be an ER trip for the brother Mr. Mills.
I think that it's going to be a 2-1 Chilla, possible 3-0 with him edging every round, because there are different levels. When you're talking about pens, it's just different levels to pens, and Chilla is no exception. When you start talking pens and everything else, Chilla, I'm watching you. You listening to a lot of people, and whoever's in your corner, keep going.
For sure.
Keep going because you are on point. Bro, you only got about this much more to go before God status. Like, you will be God tier. The way that you going right now, you one of them dudes.
Yeah.
You and JC, I don't know nobody that really would want to walk in front of that type of smoke.
Salute
right
to
now.
Chilla, salute to Mr. Mills. So next up we have B Magic versus Bone. Who you got?
This is the battle of, like, the land that time forgot. Like, you're talking about the two of them both. Like,
that's a fact.
Born, newborn. He's been around for a minute, long time. When he was newborn, he was the joke of every battle rapper. There was not one battle rap that I can remember that not one rapper didn't throw a shot.
That's true.
At newborn.
That's
Every
true.
rapper that I can remember had a new. Your name is newborn.
Name is newborn, right?
Your name is newborn.
Like, what are you doing? Like,
you
I get
already,
I get it, yeah.
you down a round already. Your name alone has you down one round.
The name flips that have come from. Come on,
you down
man.
one round already, and never mind if you had to go in there with dudes super name flip dudes,
and then the pregnancy references they're gonna have with you being newborn.
And you not tall. You a little dude. You a little dude named newborn. You might as well come to the stage with a diaper. You're down. You're down a half a round with your name being newborn. Honest to God, you already lost half a round with your name being newborn. It doesn't stop your pen. Yes, I think your pen is dope. I think you against None tried to take your head off.
Yeah, he did.
In that second round. He tried to take your head off. And I give you that battle 2-1 clear. You smoked him.
Yeah, salute to Ba.R.S for sure for that. Like,
he showed up. He smoked him. But now it's all about whether or not you're going to show up
against Magic.
B
Magic, one of the best punchers all time.
He may be he might be. If you don't have Magic as the number 2 puncher all time, then he would be your number 1. I don't see Magic going under 3.
Nah, he can't go under 3. His punches are consistent.
Top 5.
He don't wait for the crowd, nothing. He just...
Top 5. If Magic is not in your top 3, I don't think you watch battle rap. Because I can't think of anybody else. There's only 1 or 2 people maybe that I would put ahead of him. But outside of that, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm with this in this battle. I'm going with. I know Born is dope. I like his pen. I saw what he did to None, which was dope, right? But I'm going with Magic. I think Magic has something to prove because his last couple battles were, you know, he was a no-show with Av. He choked against PC, right? So I think that he has something to prove and he's gonna come to work. And I'm going Magic on this one. I want to say Magic 2-1, possibly 3-0 edge.
I'm going to call it like this. It's the battle of whoever shows up. And that's I mean fair. Show up, not even physically show up, because you never know what B-Magic's going to do. You never know. But if B-Magic comes in there, and he comes in there, the B-Magic, their face conceited. If he comes in there, you could even be the same B-Magic from the 2-on-2 with you and Chilla versus T-Top and Briz. You just be the B-Magic that showed up against Iron Solomon out of nowhere when people really counted him out. They counted him out.
Something like got a solo M on it. I say, that man, that was one of the dopest name flips I've heard. Like, it got to be all time. It got to be all time. I'm sorry. It got to be all time.
I could see that.
One of the greatest all time. I was like,
if that B-Magic shows up, it will be a 3-0 death. It will be a body bag just on the basis of your name being born.
Yeah, he's going to have a whole lot of names.
He is the king of name flips.
For sure.
The king of name flips. And this whole Born, you know that there's going to be a Born Identity bar coming.
Ooh.
You know there's going to be a pregnancy bar coming. You know it's going to be bars like Stillborn. Like, I mean, he's going to hit you in the head.
He's going to go in.
If he shows up prepared. If he starts choking, honestly, and what's odd about it is that if B-Magic chokes this whole thing, I think both of their stock goes down. Because B-Magic already will be pretty much choked out the game.
Yeah,
he'll be done.
Yeah, a lot of leagues
are
fooling with him.
They're going to look at Newborn like, well, you still need another battle to get your name up because you went against a dude that's choking and is unprepared. Like,
he needs that.
It's not a win. He needs a solid W against a prepared B-Magic. A prepared B-Magic, I got B-Magic 3-0 clear. But Born, the only way that you can win in a 3-0 clear is if you don't die. You can't die. Like, he's going to send you to the hospital.
He is.
You're going to be past the emergency room. You're going to be admitted. You're going to be hooked. You might be hooked up to the respirator. You may not be on life support, depending on how bad he gets to you. But yeah, he will send you to the hospital. But now, depending on how long you stay in the hospital, you could advance and go forward. But honestly, your name is born.
So
it's over.
So you got B Magic. I got B Magic.
I got B Magic in the 30.
In the 30.
In a 30 clear. 30 no bag, but a 30 clear.
All right,
cool. A prepared B Magic. Unprepared B Magic, the battle just doesn't make sense. So it's pointless. So last up, we have Big Cannon versus Danger Zone. With the Birdman hand rub. Subscribe. All right.
Who you got?
Big Cannon, boy. I don't think I could say a bad thing about Big Cannon ever. Like, I don't know a Big Cannon battle that he was not
prepared for.
Fire.
Yeah.
Like, no, I mean,
not prepared. Like, he came as a professional.
Fire.
He showed up.
Like, I'm trying to think of a Big Cannon loss, like a clear loss.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I can't think of
not offhand. I can't
clear.
Think of one
there is not one clear loss that I can think of.
Because he either won or they're debatable.
Cannon.
And that's a fact.
He won, yeah. Either he won clearly,
or it's a strong debate,
or it's a very, very waving 2-1. Either way,
yeah.
For loss, I don't know. I don't know any losses. Schemes, incredible. Rebuttals, remarkable. Top 5, top 3. Pen, top 10. Performance, hands down. I don't think he's ever lost. Danger Zone, was it 2016 Battle Rap of the Year? Danger Zone, one of my personal favorites. I'm going to be honest, if I had to list a list of 5 personal favorites, Danger Zone makes my list. Danger Zone is consistent. Danger Zone will not choke. His material may not always hit, but his bars are always there. Pen, top 10. Pretty much writer's block is the majority of the top 10, so that's not even a discussion. If he's on writer's block, you're pretty much on the top of battle rap, in the top 10, all of writer's block. Every last one of them. I don't see a victory for Danger Zone. As much as I want Danger Zone to win, I don't see a possible victory for Danger Zone unless he has an angle that no one knows. But Danger Zone isn't really an angle rapper. He's a puncher. He's a dope schemer. He's a name flipper. Funny dude. He controls the crowd.
Right.
But he's not an angles guy. And you would need an angle to at least put a dent in the armor of Big Cannon. Like, I don't see no win. I don't see no win.
Yeah, I don't see him winning. No disrespect to him. This is not taking any credit to the brother because that man he gets busy with his pen.
Oh, definitely.
He I like what he did against when he in that last battle with Clips. He had some strong lines. Even though some of them, he took the L.
He lost.
But I like what you said though. I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope. Some of his lines didn't hit. I'm not gonna take nothing away from him, but I do think that Big Cannon's gonna take this battle for sure.
The only thing that I could say to Danger Zone is that this is a battle where all you could do is put out a positive showing. If you put out a positive showing, even with a statistical loss, it's going to be a win.
Right.
A statistical loss in this situation is not loss only because you're going against somebody who even you admitted never loses. If you say that he never loses, you know that. We all know that. We watch battle rap and we know that. I can't think of one. So all you could do is take a statistical loss and Put out your best showing. Put out your best effort. Even if people say 2-1, a 2-1 loss to Big Cannon is just as good as a win. Because anything debatable against Big Cannon is a win for you. Hands down. There's not even going to be a real loser to this event when you think about it. In the long run, there ain't gonna be no real losers. So I mean, all you can do
building their profiles. It's a good card.
Do your best, man. That's all. Yeah, that's all it's gonna be. Is just do your best. So
for sure.
You know, once again, RBE, Writers Volume 2.
Salute.
It's gonna be a dope event. If you're in Manhattan, check it out. It's on 40th Street at Funkadelic Studios, 239 East 40th Street. Is it East 40th Street?
Let's make sure right now.
40th Street. I think it's East 40th Street.
West 40th Street. 209 West 40th Street.
209 West 40th Street, pardon me. All right, 209 West 40th Street, Funkadelic Studios, 2 p.m. RBE, Writers Volume 1. Dope event. Get your tickets. Go online. Show love. Support the culture.
For sure.
Support us. Support the Battle Rap Standoff. Click the subscribe button. Once again, you know what it is. We back at it. We going to stay at it. DJ Majesty, man.
I'm KAVAH King.
Battle Rap Standoff bars, man.
Make sure you subscribe. Add yourself to that Facebook group, too.
All day, man. This is what we're here for, man. So let's get it.
All right. Peace.
Ready for it.